Hey guys, Tr00per here, bringing you another 2v2 today. This one is between Pulp and Blackcurrent, playing for the Allies. And these two have got a lot of experience together. Just a quick look at their player card shows that they have close to 600 games together, which is just a crazy amount. And all as allies, well, they've got about 80 games as Axis, but yeah, close to 600 as allies. And they're facing off against Tiger Ninja and Tr00per, playing as Axis, and those two guys together as Axis have close to 500 games, so some very experienced 2v2 teams going head to head here, both extremely highly ranked, both in the top 50. So this should be a good one. WSF versus Mix Axis.
Rifle squad ready for action.
We see a Kubel here from Tr00per, playing as OKW, and his loadout is Special Operations, Fortifications and Breakthrough. Ninja has Close Air Support, Jaeger Armor and Lightning War. Just some minor engagements going on. Pop has Elite Rifleman, Rifle Company, Airborne Company and Infantry Company, Infantry, Airborne and Armor. That's how we're all spread out in terms of commanders. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. Common tactic for WSF players to go is the double airborne. We'll see if that goes on here. If they manage to stack up enough munitions throughout the early and mid game, generally they can have planes running and covering their late game holes where they don't have any heavy armour. We see the Kubel get overextended there and it goes down to a lot of riflemen, and it looks like the Allies are concentrating their forces here on the right hand side of the map, and it looks like they're going to win that. And now Ninja is bringing some of his forces over to try and help in that situation. Looks like his MG is going to cover this approach. Looks like his crew just sprinted right in front of the gunner there. Look how far they're away. They've gotten some light cover there up the top there. That's good. Riflemen engaging these Volksgrenadiers in the house from range. MG42 comes in from the side, probably going to get suppression on that squad pretty quickly. There it goes. The cover doesn't protect him in that direction. These riflemen jump around to the side, entering the retreat path of these troops here. Another engagement up here. MG42 tries to set up, but these riflemen are in cover. They may... No, the gunner just keeps getting sniped. Oh, and then they get suppressed right at the end. In that last gasp. They managed to suppress the rifleman, which is good, because otherwise they probably would have crewed that gun and stolen it. Instead, Ninja manages to recrew it with his Pioneers, which is good, because Pioneers have the added sight range, so now he'll have more sight range on his MG42. So that's a nice unintended consequence of that buff to the Pioneer range, sight range. Rifleman doing some great work from this position here, behind this tractor and from the house, making it hard for the Axis to approach from this direction. Maybe looking at some indirect fire options, not yet. No mortars, no infantry support guns. Grenadiers get pushed away from the lieutenant and the rifleman. But Volksgrenadiers and Stern Pioneers over here, they don't want to cross the negative cover of the river. Looks like headquarters is about to get set up. Group headquarters, in fact, behind that hedge, or behind that line of trees. Another engagement here in the centre. This is a nasty retreat path for these Stern Pies. They may get wiped here. And there they go. It's too slow. Too many rifles in the retreat path, and down they go. It's a big loss, big manpower investment. Allies continue to apply a huge amount of pressure to the Axis. Where are these machine guns from Ninja? Here we go, one sets up here. That's nice, suppresses all those riflemen over there, forcing retreats. There's the other one. The other one had to retreat from this front. Rifleman and Lieutenant push across here. I see the M20. Looks like it took a Faust over here. It's going to retreat for some repairs. Now the two M20s, so I believe I cast Blackcurrent and Pop playing against Shadowwater on Simoski Winter, and I think they used the same strategy. Double M20s and double airborne on that, so we'll see if that's what they go with again. A lot of damaged troops here for the allies. Oh yep, and ambulance just rolls onto the field for Pop. That's going to be able to heal them all up. That's good. Good awareness from Pop. MG42 firing at the lieutenant from range. Finally gets it suppressed. And they'll have to retreat. Grenadiers. It's a bit of a no man's land here. I mean, there's a lot of negative cover and no cover and light cover here, so it'll be quite treacherous crossing this strip of land. Rifleman firing from this heavy cover position, combined with the M20 doing some decent damage to those Grenadiers. Looks like the Axis are finally getting a control of one fuel and one VP now. So those rifles got suppressed now, they'll be forced to retreat. In comes the second M20 on the flank of these Grenadiers. He takes one Faust and decides to disengage, but he should... Oh no, here comes a Shriek squad to try and chase that M20 a bit further. I was going to say, he could probably have stuck around there. No packs on the field. Oh, incendiary rounds from this MG42. But it looks like it may get flanked by its rifle squad. No, they decide to run into it. Could easily have got out of its arc of fire there, but I suppose he's too busy trying to micro this engagement. Shriek misses there, and it looks like that M20 is going to finish its repairs soon. There it goes. Because of that Shriek miss at long range, and that one connects. Big concentration of Axis forces here. Takes a Panzerfaust. Is that two Panzerfausts? No, he doesn't have munitions for another one. Oh, nice. Panzer Shriek through smoke, clears out, but he managed to jump out with his vehicle crew, so now he's got the bazooka available. And he quickly runs into this MG42's line of fire and gets suppressed. What suppressed all those squads there? Is there a 50 cal somewhere? Oh, it's over here. So I could see it. I just got a bit of tunnel vision there. So the Axis have finally carved out a bit more of the map for themselves. Axis let's see what we're going for in terms of tech. No further tech from Ninja yet. M20 switches sides. I'm going to do some harassment of these Flame Pioneers. Looks like it's going to take a Panzerfaust. So much munition spent on Panzerfausts from Ninja so far. I don't think he's got... No, his only other munitions expenditure has been that flamethrower upgrade. He's just spent all the rest on Panzerfausts. In all fairness, it did snare him one of those M20s, so it's working out alright so far. Looks like a forward retreat point is going to be set up here by Pop shortly, along with his ambulance. And likewise, Blackcurrent has also picked up an ambulance. He's doing some forward reinforcement of the lieutenant. Ooh, this lieutenant should maybe consider positioning to the garrison. I think he's going to be forced away. Yep, the arrival of the MG42 will definitely force all of these forces away. I hear an ISG. It's over here by the battle group headquarters. Looks like a rifle grenade went off on those riflemen, but they didn't take any damage, and they're going to pull back to the ambulance for some healing. 50 cal advancing across the left-hand flank. Pretty much all the Axis, all the action concentrated on this side of the map. Down goes the Schwer HQ. It's going to cover the VP and the fuel. It is susceptible to maybe AT guns. It's quite in a quite open position there. Or maybe even Jackson fire. M20 takes a shot from the pack. Pops smoke. Still kind of in range of that pack. No, the pack decides to disengage. Oh, those Tr00pers almost go down. There was the fresh Tr00per squad. In comes some paratroopers. Blackcurrent, they dodged that grenade quite effectively. He's upgrading them with the 1919s. Don't think it will be finished in time for this engagement though. Oh, and there it goes. He manages to force him out of cover with that grenade. And some fresh reinforcements. Forced to retreat from Ninja. MG's about to get flanked by these rifles and Lieutenant going off across the river. ISG gets a decent shot there. Seems like the ISG, when it, and similar with the pack howitzer, it seems to be when they get a unit squad member killed, that's when they get the suppression. So even though they did some damage to the Lieutenant there, and you notice that they didn't get suppressed, and I believe that's the mechanism now. When they take a squad member loss, that's when they get suppressed, and then I'm just proven wrong because it looked like that member just got hit by it and it didn't get suppressed. And then, okay, my theory is completely blown out of the water in 20 seconds time, flat. Never mind, it's just a theory. Schwer HQ is up, so it's going to be a lot harder to harass that fuel now for the allies. Pop still hasn't selected a doctrine, neither have Ninja or Tr00per. Plenty of action so far. We've got Lukes on the field. The allies don't have anything currently to deal with that, except for this bazooka. Oh, it's taking nasty damage from the Lukes at range, and they retreat in this direction, and that's their undoing. If they'd retreated backwards, I think they might have survived there, but I guess that's just how his retreat point is set up. We have a Jackson coming shortly, and I suppose it's a Sherman coming from Pop. Mass retreat, I imagine it's caused by, no, just by LMG Grins. I thought there'd be a machine gun. Oh yeah, maybe a machine gun as well. Pack firing on this fighting position. Taking a bit of damage in the meantime. It finally goes down though, and that should open up the right flank for some more play for the Axis. Slowly starting to expand their map control. Lukes comes straight through the middle, may run into this Jackson. One shot. Jackson needs to keep chasing. He's going to try to stay still. Lukes actually cloaks there. Uses cautious movement. And I don't think Jackson was being microed quite correctly there by Blackcurrent, and he manages to get away. CMG42 managed to press all these shots. Oh, he's got these incendiary rounds. That's going to do some nasty damage. Looks like the Lieutenant managed to get clear of the arc, and accordingly that MG decides to retreat. In comes some flame pies to try and burst off. Do alright. I think they've got two model losses with that burst. Rifleman upgraded with bars now for Pop. Now forced to retreat by the Lukes. Sherman on this side should be able to keep that Lukes honest. It's up to Vet 1 now, 6 kills. Not too bad so far. A lot of reinforcement and healing going on for the Axis. Ninja has gone close air support, so I'm surprised we haven't seen him put up a medic bunker in his base yet. I know that he can use the battle group headquarters for repairs, but this is still his retreat point, and it's always nice to have some healing at your retreat point. It certainly lowers your micro requirements and Means you don't have to spend so much time running to your opponent's base before returning to the front lines, making it easier to harass this side of the map with your units on full health. I imagine he will shortly, because I think he only just selected that recently. Heads grenadiers with the Shrek now from Ninja. Good choice. Close air support, that's generally what you want, especially in 2v2s. You probably want 2 squad Panzer Grenadiers with Panzer Shreks. Looks like the anti-infantry strafe went off down here. Looks like those re-echelons don't care, they're just going to repair under the fire of the strafing run. 50 cal trying to suppress these. Rifle grenade on those riflemen. But they're forced to retreat once they get suppressed by 50 cal. N20 still alive. Only got 4 kills though. Bet one. They use it to harass on this side of the map. Yeah, those Panzer Shreks it has to worry about though. Lux has been repaired. Continuing to do nice damage. Sherman hasn't seen much action so far. 6 kills. Got 50 cal upgraded. Oh, nice hit there. Oh, takes a nasty hit from that Raketenwerfer if he doesn't get clear of the arc. And he does. I'll say one more shot and he's definitely dead there, but he manages to reverse in the nick of time. So not only Scott has to retreat, takes a nasty hit from that Raketenwerfer as well. Another Scott here, so it looks like the Allies really like their howitzer motor carriages. Not enough of them. Certainly it can be quite hard to keep Sherman tanks alive. Don't have the largest amount of health or armour. Especially in 2v2s, if you can concentrate your anti-tank forces together as Axis. They can go down mighty quick to pack Raketenwerfer and Panzer Shrek fire. So I can understand the Allies' position for going for more indirect fire options. Still no selection from Trooper or Pop. Grenadiers forced retreat by those riflemen. VP clock's pretty even, just a small lead towards the Axis, in fact, which is a bit of a surprise considering how bad their map control was at the beginning of the game. They've managed to keep up the VPs pretty well so far. And right about now we should be seeing... Oh, I'm not sure what Ninja's up to. He's got 400 munitions now. He's got munitions for days. He's put up a cache, which is good. I see munitions cache now from Pop. So he's got 400 munis in the bank. He may tick up now. We'll have to wait and see. Oh man, this Lux continues to do great work on this left-hand side. Just cutting down. Anti-tank strafe was off target on that Stuart. Yeah, that Lux has just been so good. This is Rifleman on that flank. 50 cal sets up from here, hoping to suppress these squads. Oh, look at that! Wow! Pops the flamethrower, and the resulting flame explosion wipes out those bios. Nice shot there. Lux takes a shot from the Sherman, which in turn takes a shot from the Raketenwerfer, which is now up to Vet 2. How many kills? We've got 2 on that crew. 10 on this one. Oh, that's a fresh one. Okay, so 2 and 10. Not too bad. They haven't been on the map for that long. MG42 locking down the centre approach. Vet 3 now. 9 kills. It's been doing a lot of damage with incendiary rounds. Well, one of them has been. Or maybe both of them have been. Plenty of incendiary round usage by Ninja, which is good to see. Certainly ups its firepower. and you can afford to spend it when you're using close air support, that's for sure.
Steady up, men.
Looks like we've split the map across pretty much in half, in fact. Oh, just right down the middle. Not across the river, as it happens. Okay, Ninja's trying to push through here. Nice rifle grenade on this rifleman. The mighty low, forced to retreat. Grenade by... that was a bundle grenade, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Forced to retreat from his paratroopers. Infantry support gun firing over here. Got some... Oh, nice shot! Almost wipes that Panzer Grenadier squad. And these riflemen continue to hide in this little gap between the logs. Pack's under a bit of trouble. What do I hear? Jagdpanzer from Tr00per firing on that Sherman. Oh, he may go down here. He's popping smoke, trying to get out of the way. Luke's just going to try chase to give sight, but he manages to get behind this bush or tree line, and he should be alright now. Good start for the Jagdpanzer. It's like about 2/3 of the way to Vet 1 now. Paratroopers coming through the middle. Oh, that was a miracle shot by the ISG there. Scott's operating over here. Looks like these riflemen are going to try to cap this center VP. Let me see, Jackson now for Pop. That's 2 Jacksons and a 3rd Jackson coming in for allies. So that's 2 for Blackcurrent now. Pop still hasn't selected his doctrine. He has been spending a bit more of his munitions. Not sure on what. Oh, it must be on bars, in fact. That'll be it. So he doesn't have quite as much saved up for the P-47s in the late game. Which makes you wonder if he is indeed going to go for airborne or not. Jagdpanzer trying to fire on the Scott through the centre. Gets one shot off. I think his first shot missed. Gives Scott a bit of time to react, and then that shot also misses. It's up to Vet 1 now. Jackson and Sherman comes in from the side trying to fire on the Schwer HQ. Doing some good damage for Kittenworth for repositions, but not quite in the right direction. There's some riflemen there to try and wipe it out anyway. Let's do a good dive bomb somewhere, so I missed that. This is too pressing of an engagement. Nice smoke usage from Pop to try and cover his retreat. Jackson finishes it off. Down goes Schwer HQ. Jagdpanzer was on the scene a bit too late. It was too busy in the middle trying to kill that Scott. And time artillery from Pop there. Time on target artillery. And I think that cleared that Vet 2 Kittenworth, so it's nice. But the Sherman paid dearly, and down it went. A lot of action in this game. It's always hard to keep on track with the 2v2s. There's so many engagements going on all the time. Rifleman fighting this pack here. MG42 set up to cover its retreat path. Lieutenant jumps into this cover, so they should be able to at least cap that point. With that Schwer HQ though, this side will be slightly more vulnerable to harassment from the allies. So we do have infantry company from Pop, which is an interesting selection. It will give him access to the priest, which is a good option for indirect fire, but it's odd that he selected that after spending so much on bars. Certainly I feel like M1919s would have been the better upgrade, in the long run at least. Oh, nice shot. That one's up to 13 kills, Vet 2. Takes a hit from the Jagdpanzer. Pop smoke for the retreat. Jackson trying to fire on that Panzer, keeps missing though. Just can't land a shot. Panzer doesn't suffer from similar problems, getting one shot off on Jackson. Two Jacksons over here. Forward retreat point in a slightly more rearward position now for Pop. Sherman on the field. Switching rounds to HE. Jackson just about finished repairs. So has the Scott. It's going to return to the front line. The M20's still alive. What is Ninja up to? Is he ticked up yet? No, still hasn't ticked up. Still has 400 munis in the bank. He's got a bit more fuel under his belt now. He's up to 140. Not enough really to tick up and build a tank yet though, so I can understand his hesitation to tick up right now. Spend his fuel. It's not like he can immediately get a tank. Sherman firing on those Volks Grenadiers. I was going to say, did the lieutenant get a bar, but no, it was those paratroopers I was hearing. What is that? Is that artillery fleas? It must have been the anti-infantry strafe, but the smoke was still around for some reason. Oh, and those Panzer squad goes down there in the centre. Jackson goes down to the Panzer. That's certainly paying itself off. It's been doing great so far. Artillery flees over here. Stuka dive bomb over here as well. Oh, takes a nasty hit. Oh, but he comes in and gets a snipe on the ambulance. Nice play. Good synergy there by Trooper and Ninja. The artillery flare combined with Stuka dive bomb certainly makes these two Spec Ops and Close Air Support complement each other well. Because sometimes when you use the recon pass, it can be a bit hard to get your bearings, but the artillery flare lasts for quite a long time. Oh wow, lucky shot there from the ISG. Wiped that squad on retreat. Did some nice damage to the paratroopers as well. Blackcurrent's got a bit of manpower on the bank though, so he doesn't have too much to worry about at this stage. Might be an idea to get some M20 mines down at this point. Certainly if he can snare an Axis tank with an M20 mine and then follow up with the P47s, that could be very effective at dealing with the Axis tanks. Oh, nice! Nice penetration there by Scott on the Lukes. Looks like Sherman wants to follow it up. AT strafe. Pretty sure it was AT strafe. Yep, on that Scott, knocks it out. That was artillery flare and AT strafe combo again. What's this coming in now? No, I think that was just a recon pass. No, the infantry strafe. Oh my god, this is too much smoke, too many abilities to keep track of. This Jagdpanzer's really been doing great work so far. Only got 2 kills, but it's been doing so much damage. He's using the cautious movement on it quite effectively. Stealthing its way up to the front lines. M20 managed to clear the pack though. That's a good win. Don't really have anything to follow up and kill it. Maybe Jackson could. Another artillery flare there though, so Axis are well aware of what the Allies have on this side of the map. Certainly if that pack falls into Allied hands, there will be a devastating blow. packs are so good against Axis armor. Oh, nice! That Jagdpanzer is just doing so much work. Oh, he might get this Jackson now as well. What is Blackcurrent up to? Luckily that shot misses and the Jagdpanzer decides to disengage. What was that? Oh, the M20 finally went down there. Oh no. Sherman comes in from the side trying to fire on all these. He's got the HE rounds. All this infantry. The Jagdpanzer is on the scene again though. It's just doing such. Oh, it's up to Vet 4 now. Sherman pops smoke to try to cover its retreat. We'll have sight given by these overs. Will the Jagdpanzer chase? No. Sides against it. Fresh set of paratroopers here from Blackcurrent. And Grenadier Squad gets away on a neck of health. Oh, nice AT strafe again with the artillery flares. Knocks out that. Oh my gosh, this is. You can see Blackcurrent's not happy about that. This artillery flare close air support combo is really, really working wonders for the Axis. Fighting position here as well. Looks like it might take some damage from that strafe.
Point secure! Point secure!
Feels like the Axis is slowly just inching their way forwards. Just grinding out the victory at the moment. See this, they're about 10 supply ahead of their opponents at the moment. There's army size. Still all these P-47 rocket strafes in the bank though. May serve them well just to start popping them. Get something going. Yeah, Allies need some more momentum at the moment. Packs are not on hold fire, so they're just blasting away these paratroopers. Anti-infantry strafes presses that squad, and the squad doesn't want to fight alone, decides to retreat as well. Pop has plenty of forces trying to cap the centre, then just going in from the side. I think the Stuka was over here. Yep, on the centre VP, doesn't hit anything though. Yeah, you can also render points neutral with that ability. Haven't seen that used, so could use that. It was already neutral though, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Oh, this is a massive engagement going on through the centre. Jackson comes in for support. What is that? P-47s on the Lukes. Oh, still, they split their fire between the two tanks. Down goes that one to the Schwer HQ. Cautious movement on the Lukes now. Time on target. Artillery. Given sight by the... Oh, wipes that Tr00per squad. Maybe got another couple model losses, but not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot nastier. It looks like some of it kind of hit the trees and didn't quite do as much damage as I was expecting. Looks like the P-47 is going to come in for another barrage. Not the most accurate weapon though, the old P-47. Quite often miss. If the planes approach from the rear armour, then they can really do some nasty damage, but otherwise not always that good. Looks like the Axis are about to get a triple cat running shortly. See, Pop has really suffered. His army size is very far behind everyone else. Oh, artillery flare combined with the Jagdpanzer does some nasty damage to that Scott. Jackson's trying to chase. Cautious movement here by the Jagdpanzer. Oh, and the Jackson misses. Nice micro here by Trooper. Down it goes to a Panzerschreck, I think. V5 now on their Jagdpanzer. You don't see that every day. Some nice use of cautious movement to cloak his retreat there, and that's GG. Allies surrender. Well, they had a pretty good early game, and which is typical as US forces. Riflemen are so strong in the early game. Pop selecting his doctrine very late, going for the infantry company. Spent a lot of his munitions on bars, which would be much better suited to select the 1919s. There's a lot of long-range engagements on this map. It's quite open. You don't really ambush your opponents behind trees or down alleyways or anything, so definitely would have been better spending more munitions on 1919s. I also think Blackcurrent maybe should have started spamming his P-47s a bit earlier. As I said, they were in a bit of trouble. Maybe a lucky P-47 strafe or a lucky plane crash could have turned things around. As for the Axis, they did excellent synergy with the Spec Ops artillery flares combined with close air support. Those AT strafes on the Stuarts worked miracles, knocked out heaps of them. Certainly it is very hard to keep track of what's going on, and it's especially hard because usually when close air support's doing their cheesy tactics, as some people call them, you see the recon pass first, but the artillery flares you don't really see. I mean, you see if you're looking at that spot, but it's not like you see a plane like flying across the mini-map or anything like that. They're a lot more subtle, makes it even harder to dodge the close air support. Anyway, I'll wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.